Welcome to another tutorial. This time we're going to practice and go over Unit 10 vocabulary, which is going to be in the exam, and it's the vocabulary about movies. Okay, so let's get started. So, can you guess the different kinds of movies? There are different types of movies here. Look, we have action movies, we have romantic movies, we have horror movies, we have comedies, we have animated movies for children. Okay, all types of movies. So let's learn. Let's learn them, okay? So many movies, so many categories. So for example, Titanic, it's a romantic movie. It's about two people who fall in love on the famous ship, and it's a great love story and very sentimental. In the end, it turns into a tragedy because of separation, and this movie will make you cry a lot, okay? So, this is a romantic movie where people fall in love, okay? Okay. For example, the movie District 9, it's a science fiction movie and we call it sci-fi movie, ciencia ficción. It's about aliens who now live with humans on planet Earth. Aliens look like tall lobsters and they live in South Africa in an area called District Number 9. So, aliens, o sea, se ven como unas langostas gigantes, okay? The actors get transformed into an alien because of a mysterious virus. So he transforms into an alien, okay? The story is very interesting and special effects and good makeup. O sea, tiene muchos efectos especiales y mucha, ¿cómo se dice? Tiene muy buen maquillaje, okay? Very good. So, science fiction, don't forget. Romantic, science fiction, ciencia ficción or sci-fi. Then we have The Conjuring. It's a horror movie. ¿Ya? Es una película de horror. Es el conjuro, ¿ya? It is a movie about a haunted house. O sea, es una película de una casa embrujada. A family moves into the house and they start feeling spirits. They call paranormal investigators to help with the issue. It is a very scary movie. You may not be able to watch it until the end. The story is inspired by real life events. So, it's a horror movie. Mad Max. Mad Max is an action movie, una película de acción, okay? So it is a movie which is set in the future where a man has run out of a most precious resource, oil, yeah? So the actors fight with many tribes finally defending his group against the murderers. So you see a lot of fighting scenes and it's kind of violent and not for kids. And it is an amazing movie if you like a lot of action. So Mad Max is an action movie. Don't forget, action movie. Avengers Infinity War is a superhero or science fiction movie. Es una película de superhéroes o también de ciencia ficción, okay? All the superheroes from Marvel Comics come together and they fight the evil Thanos. Thanos is this guy, es el villano, ¿no? In his plan to end the world. Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Strange, etc. All the superheroes fight their enemy and save the universe from destruction. So it is a very entertaining movie with a lot of suspense. Okay? Suspense. Mucho suspenso. Zoolander is a comedy, es una comedia. In the movie, all famous pop singers of the world are being killed, and the two models Derek and Hansel help to fight the conspiracy. It is a movie set in Rome, Italy, and it is very funny, and you will laugh a lot. That's why it's a comedy. Zoolander, una comedia. Shutter Island, okay? Shutter Island, it's a thriller movie. What is a thriller? Thriller es otra palabra que aparece en el vocabulario. Thriller quiere decir suspenso. Es decir, no se sabe lo que pasa hasta el final. Thriller es suspenso. It is a movie about a killer who is suffering from dementia. O sea, es un asesino que sufre de demencia. And she escapes a hospital which is on an island. They keep mad people in the hospital. The investigator has to face his fears before he can solve the mystery. So it is a movie full of mystery and suspense. And it is also a bit confusing. O sea, es un poco confusa la película, pero al final se resuelve todo. Por eso es un thriller, es suspenso. Todo se resuelve al final. Finding Nemo, it's an animated movie, it's for children, okay? Es una película de dibujos animados. It is a movie about a clownfish called Marlin, and his son is captured by sea divers, and he goes to search for him and bring him back to the ocean where he lives with other sea creatures. The movie is all about the adventures of Marlin and his son Nemo. It is an animated movie, and it's also very colorful and well and fun to watch, especially for children. Animated movie, don't forget, animated movie. Es una película con dibujos animados, eso quiere decir. Saving Private Ryan, Salvando al Soldado Ryan, is a war movie, es una película de guerra. It is a movie based on World War II, and it is a story of a group of soldiers trying to save one man who loses all his brothers in the war. It is a movie about honor and courage. There's a lot of fighting as well as moments of sorrow. O sea, hay muchas peleas y momentos también de sufrimiento. It is an inspirational movie, so it's a war movie. Okay? La La Land is a musical. Yeah? Okay? It is a movie based on the struggles of a woman who wants to become an actress and a jazz musician. The movie shows the challenges and finally how they succeed to make their dreams come true. So this woman, she wants to become an actress and a jazz musician. And there's a lot of dancing and singing in the movie. It is a fun movie too. So it's a musical. This is another type of movie. Okay, so this is that activity that I want you to do for the next synchronous session that we see each other. Okay, next week. Pick a movie category and talk about your favorite movie. You have to make sure to use the words given in the video to create your review. You can choose any movie that is your favorite, talk about it a little bit in brief, and good luck. So you have to do something similar like we did with the movies. You have to tell me what is it about and what type of movie it is. Okay? So remember, this is for last class. I'm gonna ask you for any category, and you have to make sure that you use the words that I gave you. Okay? Okay, now let's do some exercises to practice the vocabulary that is in this unit, okay? That is going to be in the exam. So look at this. Here it says, what kinds of movies are these? Okay, so we're going to see all the types of movies that they are going to ask you here in this unit, okay? So look, here you have an action movie, an animated film, a horror movie, a musical, a romantic comedy, a science fiction movie, a thriller, and a war movie. Number one, it's an animated film. But why? Animated film, it's usually a movie for kids. Animated film es una película de dibujos animados, okay? Number two, a war movie, okay? Una película de guerra. Number three, a romantic comedy. It can be a comedy or a romantic comedy. Esta es una comedia romántica. It is about two people who fall in love and it's funny. Number four, it is a thriller. Okay, what is a thriller? A thriller is a movie that has a lot of suspense. Okay, tiene mucho suspenso toda la película. Okay, and you don't know what happens until the end. Number five, an action movie. An action movie, it's a movie that has like the name says, a lot of action, a lot of fights, a lot of guns, a lot of deaths, okay? Horror movie are scary movies like Freddy Krueger or The Conjuring or Annabelle. Number seven is a science fiction movie, for example, The Avengers, because it has a lot of special effects. And number eight, it's a musical, like for example, High School Musical or La 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 Land, or for example, what other movie was another type of musical that is playing right now? I don't remember right now a musical, but anyways, musical es un musical, ¿ok? Cualquier tipo de musical, o sea, una película en donde los personajes cantan y bailan. Oh, Aladdin, I remember. Aladdin, the movie that is playing right now in movies, Aladdin, from Disney, that is with people right now, with real people, it's also a musical, okay? And Mamma Mia, that's another one, Mamma Mia. Okay, so look at this. It is a romantic comedy because it's about two people who fall in love and it's a love story and it's funny too. Number 2, it's an action movie set in Asian China. Okay, Michelle Yeoh is in it. The stunts are the dangerous scenes, o sea, stunts son las escenas peligrosas, okay? And the kung fu fight scenes are amazing. It's kind of violent though, so action movies they are like that. I just saw this horror movie. A family moves into an old house and they find a monster that lives in the attic. It was so scary that I couldn't watch most of it, so it's a horror movie. It's a musical that takes place in Delhi. So it is Hindi, but it is subtitled. Subtitle quiere decir que tiene subtítulos. The costumes, o sea, los disfraces, the dancing, and the music are just wonderful. So this is a description of a musical. Number 5, it is a thriller. Matt Damon plays a spy who can remember who he is. It was so exciting, I couldn't stand the suspense. So a movie that has suspense, it is a thriller, okay? It's about aliens who come to take over the Earth. It is a classic science fiction movie. The special effects are incredible. So all the movies that are about aliens or about creatures that do not exist are science fiction movies. Number 7, I saw this war movie about two soldiers who are brothers. It is a true story with a really sad ending. I cried a lot. It is a real tear-jerker. What is a tear-jerker? Tear-jerker is a drama, okay? Es un drama, una película que es muy triste, que tiene un final muy triste, es una tragedia, okay? So a war movie usually ends like that, una película de guerra. We saw this hilarious movie. Hilarious is the same as funny. It is one of those animated movies for both kids and adults. Eddie Murphy is the voice of one of the cartoon characters. So animated movies are movies that have cartoons. Okay? So look at this. Here we have a puzzle that we're going to do in class, but let's see. A movie with an exciting story and lots of suspense is a thriller. Thriller es una película llena de suspenso. A war movie is about soldiers. In a romantic comedy, two people fall in love and funny things happen. Okay? A movie about a real event is called a true story. Una película de la vida real is a true story. A movie that makes you cry, it's a tear-jerker. Tear. La palabra tear es lágrima. Tear-jerker quiere decir un drama, una tragedia. Okay? An action movie has a fast movie story and is often violent. Okay? So look, an action movie is a fast-moving story and is very violent. Okay? The next one. A science fiction movie often takes place in the future. ¿Ya? Una película de ciencia ficción usualmente es ambientada en el futuro. Okay? And then we have a movie with cartoon characters is an animated movie. O sea, animated movie es una película con dibujos animados. Okay? A movie that has singing and dancing is a musical. O sea, una película que tiene baile y canto es un musical. ¿Ya? Horror movies are often scary and have monsters in them. Okay? Horror movies, las películas de horror. Yeah? Okay, so that's it. And let's go to this exercise. Here it says, complete diaries brought with words in the box. So, comedies son las comedias. Costumes, los disfraces. Endings, los finales. Hilarious es funny, gracioso. Love stories, una historia de amor. Play, it's the verb when the characters play, when the actors play characters in movies. Setting quiere decir en dónde se lleva a cabo la historia. Stunts son las escenas peligrosas que realizan los actores en las películas. Subtitles es subtitulado. Y take place quiere decir que tiene lugar en, cuando la película tiene lugar en por ejemplo, cuando tiene lugar en el pasado o en el presente. Takes place in the past. Okay? So look, it says, Daria, 12:30 p.m. Daria's blog. Some of my favorite movies are musicals from Bollywood, especially the comedies. The movies are usually set in India, es decir, las películas suceden en la India, and the actors often play characters who fall in love. I really enjoy a good love story. They can sometimes be tearjerkers, o sea, las historias de amor suelen ser tragedias. But the nice thing about Bollywood movies is that they often have happy endings, ¿ya? Dice que estas películas de Bollywood, no Hollywood, Bollywood, tienen usualmente finales felices. So you leave the movie theater feeling good. Cuando sales del cine te sientes bien. Some of them are also funny. The last one that I saw was just hilarious. Hilarious means funny. Some of them are historical and take place in the past. Muchas de esas son históricas y suceden en el pasado. These are my favorite because the colors and the costumes are wonderful. Yeah? Costumes son los disfraces. The movies are usually in English, but they are subtitled, so you can read while you're watching. Subtitle quiere decir subtituladas. Sometimes the movies even have fight scenes with lots of special effects and stunts. O sea, las películas tienen escenas de peleas con un montón de efectos especiales y de escenas que son un poco peligrosas, okay? So they are really great, okay? So these words are part of the vocabulary words that we saw at the beginning here, okay? So these are all the vocabulary words that we're going to see here, and they are going to test you. They are going to ask you about these words in the exam. Okay, so let's continue with more exercises right now.